I keep getting the same question. How much money do I need to save for my down payment? Well, let me see if I can kind of put this together to help you understand. Most loans are going to be in the 3 to 5.5% range as your down payment. That's a percentage of the total offer price. So, however much the house is, if it's 500,000, you got a 5% down payment, then that's going to be 25,000. Now, the other thing that people don't usually think about is closing costs. All right. These closing costs have to do with the loan origination, taxes and fees, and county fees for recording, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Those closing costs usually come in somewhere around 2%, 2.5% of the purchase price. That's in addition to your down payment, and this is separate money entirely. There are some other costs that a lot of people don't think about that I just want to make sure that you have them in mind. The cost of moving, and that can be a lot of different things, but moving itself is an expense between whatever vehicles you're using to move your furniture, getting all the new utilities set up. Sometimes you have to have deposits and things like that. Cleaning, a lot of people don't think about it, but you really should send in a top notch cleaner to get the place all the way cleaned out. Even if the person who was leaving the property before cleaned it really well, you're going to want to budget for that. And a typical move in, move out on about a 1,500 square foot house should cost you upwards of $500 to $700. You will need some supplies at your new house. There's things that people don't think about necessarily beforehand until you get there. Maybe new garbage cans, new shower curtains, bath mats, doormats, different things that you'll need. Maybe you're coming from a apartment or condo into a house. You don't realize how much lawn equipment and different cleaning products you're going to need for the exterior of the building as well as the inside. And so those kind of things all together can start to really stack up. Pretty safe to say if you save somewhere around 10% of the purchase price down. So on a $500,000 home, save about 50K. That'll have you more than flush with cash. Now, wait a minute. $50,000 is a lot of money. I realize that. So there's some things that we can kind of do here to help bring that down a little bit. Depending where you're at and what the programs are available, talking with a lender or an agent like me can help get you plugged in with down payment assistance programs. There's all sorts of different programs that are grants, some that are loans, and some various different things that you can take advantage of if you know kind of ahead of time. So definitely reach out to an agent to help you get you connected with those. When it comes to the closing costs, and again, somewhere around 2.5% of the purchase price, then think about maybe having that agent to negotiate those closing costs in with your offer. Now, the sellers these days, they don't necessarily want to discount the price. Their bottom line is what they're trying to protect. But if you don't have the cash on hand, a lot of times you can have a little bit more wrapped into the loan in the first place. So maybe bid a little bit over the purchase price, so long as it'll appraise at the right value. And that way you can get some of those closing costs taken care of so you don't have to come cash out of pocket. So if we take care of the down payment, we take care of the closing costs, and help get you some discounts on your moving fees and setting up in the new place, then we can get that down from 10% all the way down to maybe 2% of the purchase cost. It takes more planning. It's a little bit more work, but it's something we do every day. If you have any further questions, make sure and send me an email. My information is down below in the description. And yeah, love to hear your comments, criticisms, all of it. Leave it below. I'll make sure and reach out. Wink if you need a realtor.